We've had that intro for a whole week now.
Have we?
And it's not got any better. Oh, good afternoon. Welcome to Friday Live with Timmy and Ronnie. He's Timmy.
And he's Ronnie.
And coming up on the show today, we've got your biscuit of the day. We've got our chat attack segment. We're going to look at your challenge of the week. What submissions that you've been sending in. Thank you for those. We're going to be thinking about the intelligence of the feline race. We've got our meme review. And then we're ending, as ever, with our thought for the live stream. Tim, how are you?
All right.
You look very confused.
Quite an agenda.
It's quite the agenda, yeah. New segment. Tim does a send to all with Aaron's phone. No, that is not happening. Absolutely not. Afternoon, everyone. You having a good day so far? Do you want to point your microphone at your face?
Sorry.
There we are. That's better. You having a good day so far?
Yeah. Lost a file though. That was a bit disappointing. Yeah, I've had to go and redo that work. I think things are coming together. They're all right.
Oh, that's good. It's crazy. It's a week till Good Friday. That snuck around, hasn't it?
Hasn't it just? Yeah.
Yeah, grief. It was supposed to be Holiday Bible Club next week. But,
Everything's changed.
Oh, everything has indeed changed. Well, what hasn't changed is that every day we do this live stream, Tim brings a different biscuit of the day. Timothy Sunderland, what is our biscuit?
Well, I've got an exciting thing today because we've had a delivery.
Oh.
A delivery of biscuits. So I've got two. Let me get these out first of all. We're going to encourage this, aren't we, Ronnie?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
A little delivery of homemade biscuits from Silas and Lydia Lee.
Fantastic.
In a lovely little IKEA bag. Let me come and deliver it to you.
That was almost the thing you were most impressed by when they arrived.
Yeah.
The lovely IKEA bag they're in. Thank you very much. Hang on, I've got another camera angle to trial out. Here we are. Oh, look at that. Yeah. It's a cookie.
Mm.
There we are. It's a bit rubbish, that camera. Jammy Dodgers, surely. See, Dave Pickard keeps saying Jammy Dodgers every day. Dave?
No. I keep walking past them on the shelves.
You not a fan of a Jammy Dodge?
Yeah, I am. We'll get there. Quite salty, aren't they, Jammy Dodgers?
Jammy Dodgers.
These are good.
Oh, a good cookie.
Do you want me to bring out my other biscuit for the day?
Yeah, go on. What's our other? We've got 2 biscuits for the day. My mum would be furious with me.
Hang on.
Harry's having his lunch. Harry, what are you having for lunch, man?
Sorry.
Carry on. We'll find
Can
out
we
in a
have
moment.
a Tim camera?
Tim camera?
I did Josh's reference the other day.
What?
I did a reference for Josh the other day.
Oh,
Yeah.
very good.
Mm.
Say nice things or what you really feel?
Yeah.
Hey.
Right. Now, anyway, let me tell you about this. Now, we were talking the other day about the humble ginger nut and doing more with it. For 59p, in Home Bargains, I found this. This is a ginger crunch cream.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I've had one of those before.
No, I have.
Ginger. That's surely an excellent biscuit.
A
It's not as
ginger
good as these
crunch cream, all right? If you haven't got homemade from Silas and Lydia, these are pretty good. I'll tear here. Look, you'll like these. I guarantee it, Ronnie, that the biscuit tin will be empty when I come back.
Oh no, I dropped it. It's
Right.
on the floor.
You try one of these.
Right, let's see. Oh, this is a good bow. This is a good bow.
Told it. Great biscuit.
Should we just sit here for half an hour eating biscuits in silence? I think in some ways
You
that
might
might
get
be
more
more
viewers.
entertaining than when we... Oh, whoops. I keep hitting my... Sorry. Keep hitting the microphone. Oh, the Sully's missed out on the start. Isn't this almost the same as the Fox's biscuit cream? Yeah, it is. It's made by Fox's. Apart from this ginger nut.
Very good.
Harry's having sandwiches and crisps.
Harry made some flapjacks yesterday.
Ooh. Fancy. This show has just turned into us watching you eat biscuits. Yes, it has, Josh. It's the scam. It's amazing. Right, Tim, let's talk about cats. How do you feel about cats? Like them, don't like them?
No, I quite like them.
Favourite colour cat? Go back to my cookie.
I like ginger cats, actually.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd say ginger cats. I like ginger cats. They're very sweet, aren't they?
Yeah.
Are they tabby? Is that called a tabby cat, or is that something else?
No.
What's a tabby cat? Anyway, cats. I assume you've seen those videos on the internet of cats knocking things off tables.
No.
Tim, where have you been?
What's the internet?
Well, Tim, it's something that was invented long after your birth in the 13th century. Cats seem quite intelligent. And actually, we've had some experiments done on our behalf to discover the intelligence of cats. So before we move on with the rest of the live stream, here's an important piece of research about the intelligence of cats.
Okay, so who is cleverer? 3 humans or a cat?
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, Memmy. Your choice, Mems. Which one do you want, Memmy? Meaty stick.
Meaty sticks.
Meaty stick. Go on, Memmy, go on. Which one do you want? Cats and humans equally intelligent.
Nobody won.
Nobody won.
That's quite remarkable, though.
Well, they got, basically, they got beaten by a cat.
Oh, it was a draw.
Well, it was a draw, but really, it's a cat against 3 humans. So I think cats are more intelligent than humans, according to that piece of research. Interesting. Well, there we are.
I liked it.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
That's a good contribution.
Yeah, it was a very good contribution. Thank you very much.
It has to be a good contribution if it gets over the 30-second limit.
See, that was a special film of some important scientific research. If you have important scientific research that you want to conduct on our behalf and send it through to us, you're very welcome to do that. We'll show you how you can do that later on. For now, though, we're going to go to our segment that we began on Monday. And here is the wonderful graphic. Hang on. Let me find it. It's time for Chat Attack. Has that graphic got any better?
Sorry?
Has it got any better, that graphic for you?
I didn't even look at it.
Wow, I'm so offended. All right, Chat Attack is the segment of the show. Oh dear, I need to click something.
20-second delay so I can watch it.
Oh, hang on, I clicked something wrong. Let me just swap cameras to make sure everything's fine. There we are. Comic Sans is wonderful, Alex. I know you love it. What was I going to say? That's it. Chat Attack is the segment of the show where we get you to comment in based on something that I say. I might say, for example, what's the best colour of Smartie? And you all know that it's not orange, because orange is the worst flavour of Smartie. But today, your Chat Attack, so get ready by your keyboards, prepare your fingers. Today, we want you to send in, other than cats, dogs and rabbits, there you are. Other than cats, dogs and rabbits, what animal would be the coolest to have as a pet? Not cats, dogs and rabbits. An animal other than that. They can be real, they can be fictional. I'm looking forward to...
I would have I think chimpanzee, I think.
You'd have a chimpanzee?
I think they'd do things for you, wouldn't they?
They could make you a cup of tea, yeah.
Better than yours. A bit milky.
Yeah, sorry about that. I panicked. We didn't have much time left on the timer, so I just... Rosie says a dolphin. Jono says a hermit crab, a dragon, a tiger.
Why a hermit crab?
Hermit crab? Oh, because you see quite a lot of hermit crabs in Australia. I remember playing with hermit crabs when I lived there.
Tiger.
Yeah, chimp, except I know it's not allowed. Well, that's fine. A gruffalo. That's not my gruffalo. Samuel says a shark. I'm not sure a shark is a particularly friendly pet to have, but it could be cool. A chameleon. I think that's what... a chameleon. Daniel says a bear. What kind of bear? We could do Tiger King, the Bradley Stoke edition. I've yet to watch that, but...
First of all, I feel like I've got to get something back from these pets.
What do you mean?
Well, I think a dog is very therapeutic.
Oh, right,
Go for a walk.
It's got to make a
Good for your
contribution to your
mental
life.
health. Yeah, whereas tigers, or dolphins. I do like dolphins, but then they're hard to look after.
Well, what about a pterodactyl, says Lydia. Could that give you something back? Spelt terribly wrong, by the way, Steve. Sort your life out. It's got a P at the start, mate. Pterodactyl, do you think a pterodactyl would improve your life?
No.
No, I don't know, probably shorten it quite significantly. Silas says a koala. Phoebe says a bunny. I said other than rabbits. Come on. Black bear is the type of bear, says Wendy. A parrot? I quite like a bird. I think I quite like the idea of a bird who can, who can like fly above me, and then if someone like tries anything on me, I can be like, and my bird comes down and swoops and lands on my shoulder.
Yes,
and like attacks people with its claws.
There's a chap with a parrot down at Lee's Wood. Goes there every day, sits there with his parrot in the car.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh. I know of someone who has a parrot that just hops around their whole house. Just all the time. It's just hopping around. It's a very sweet parrot. Naomi had a goldfish that lived for 24 years. Tim,
Really?
she had a goldfish that lived for longer than I've currently been alive. Does that make you feel old? Feels like that part of the programme will make Tim
That's
feel old.
incredible.
A cow. Yeah, Harry, there would be a lot of poo from that, I think. Poo. A hare. Yeah, not sure you can keep one of those.
Lee's Wood.
Lee Woods.
Lee Woods. Lee's Wood.
Whatever.
I
I don't know, you've been corrected there. There we are, that's Chat Attack. Thank you very much for those contributions. We're going to have another one later on in the show. For now, however, we're coming on to our challenge of the week. I forgot to make a brilliant Comic Sans graphic for this one. Perhaps Correct can help me out with this. Challenge for the week. The challenge for this week, I said it for you on Monday. I reminded about you on Wednesday. Challenge for this week was you were supposed to make a boat out of a single piece of paper and then float it in either your sink or in your bathtub or in some water, and then send us a picture or a video. I've had 8 wonderful video contributions to this section, and I'm quite excited about this because there's some really, really good ones. Oh, good grief. You're still getting corrected on your your pronunciation. Pooh Mountain. What? Whatever. Komodo dragon. Oh, that would be... No, they're all... If they bite you, I think you die of like...
What'd you die of?
Well, it just like rots your skin away. They've got like bacteria in their mouths. Anyway, that's not a very cheerful thought. Our first boat contribution comes from the Buckler clan. Here it is, Tim.
Excellent.
Oh, it's a good one, isn't it?
That was well produced. Very good.
I enjoyed the little reference there, the rubber duck we had on our second episode.
Was it on our second episode?
Our second episode.
Wow.
Last Wednesday, such a long time ago. That was a good boat, solid boat. I enjoyed the almost instructional nature of how to make a paper boat.
We've moved on from things on toast then, haven't we?
We have very much moved on from things on toast. Yeah. Maybe we'll get another things on toast from Alex. Excellent contribution there, though. Yeah, the duck does need a name. Anyone got any ideas for the duck? Put them in the comments if you do. I thought it was a very, very good boat. Solid boat. Nice little humorous slot. Yeah. I'm slightly worried from all of these videos that we're going to get copyright issues from the music that's been included. I'm going to have to do some editing after the fact. Never mind, Never mind. There we are. Thank you very much to the Bucklers. Our next contribution comes from the Lees.
No, it's all wet. They don't get carries
I like it.
That was very children's TV-ish.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it just? It was very sweet, that. Oh, I just felt so...
I'm on CBeebies.
Quite frustrated by the fact that you've wasted a bath bomb there. You know. It's got... Silas and Lydia's stinky feet.
I think you waste a bath bomb. I think you just get rid of it.
Just don't. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of bath bombs. Ben Tyson says we should call the duck Greta. Donald Duckler. Hoisin says Dave Pickard. Good name. Quacky the duck. Ruby. Quite like the name Ruby for a duck. That's quite good. The Duckler. Desmond. Oh, in fact, your kids seem to be obsessed with the name Desmond.
I don't know why.
It's a strange thing. There we are. Oh, there we are. John says we enjoyed the high contrast water so we could see the boat. That's a very technical observation there. Very good. A lovely boat. Thank you very much to the Lees for that contribution. Very good. Tell you what, Tim. How can people send in their contributions for next week's challenge?
Well, they can send them via email to aaron_is hotmail.com or via WhatsApp to 07455 868 998.
You said that with so much enthusiasm.
Did I?
No.
Oh.
Thank you very much to the Lees. Right, who should we have next? Next up, we're going to have the Newmans, who decided to take their boats for a walk. Funky music.
Well, that's
am I
remarkable.
right?
Yeah, it's a bit disco.
Yeah, a bit disco. I was informed that that was done during their one sanctioned exercise walk of the day. So, you know, all above board. Very good. I like that.
Was
Put
it,
a boat on
was
string.
is it a coracle? Those little boats?
Yeah,
Was it-
I think it's called a yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good video. Do you know what? Me and my friends, maybe this exposes something strange about me. I don't know. We used to go down to, there was a bridge nearby over the St. Patrick's Stream. Anyway, we used to make little boats out of stuff and then attach them to string and throw them in. Attach them to the bridge. So they'd just be there, and then we'd go home, and then overnight we'd just leave them and see what would happen to them in the morning.
Right.
It's quite good fun, that, actually.
Is that what inspired this segment?
No. All right. Thank you very much to the to the Newmans for that one.
Maybe
Specifically
subconsciously,
Natasha and
maybe.
Eva. Very good. What's that?
Maybe subconsciously it did.
No, I mean, maybe at some level. That frightened the poor duck. No, the music was very good. Are we getting points for the boats or the video edits? I don't know. I'm not really sure how I'm doing points, to be honest. There we are. Thank you very much for that contribution. Our next one comes from Cece.
Well, the boat did not float. Well, it's kind of floating. Before, one side was sinking to the other, but I guess it's staying up now. As you can see, it says right here, KCK, which stands for Cayetana, Sierra, and Khalid. And that's my pet unicorn that I call Bob. And that's our little memo that we like to go by. Be still and know that I am God. And that's like the little flag thing we put on our boat.
A very good boat.
Lovely.
A very wholesome boat. I thought it was brilliant. Lovely
Oh,
unicorn.
Very calm in that one.
Yeah, very calming, well narrated. And I like Bible verse on the side. That's
Oh,
got to
good.
go well. You know, rather than a pseudo-blasphemous picture of Jesus like the Lees had, this was instead a quotation from Scripture. I don't...
Do you want a biscuit?
yeah, I can have another biscuit. It's much easier if I just...
Shut up.
eat biscuits. Oh, jeez, they're everywhere. There's going to be mould growing on this floor from all the biscuit crumbs. Oh, a very holy boat. Yes, points for the biblical reference. I absolutely agree. Very, very nice boat. Thank you to CC for that one. Okay, Tim, I'm going to give you a choice. Would you like to see Daniel Scopes, the Pickards, or the Staffords next?
Wow. I don't know.
Go on, just make your mind up.
Staffords.
There we are. Here are the Staffords.
Under the sea, under the sea. Yes, you can sail the seven seas.
A very, very good edit there.
Very, very good. I enjoyed that.
3 excellent boats. Oh, very, very funny. Now,
Excellent bath.
I've been told about the bath. Here's a quote from Justin. Never bother with a whirlpool bath. They sound great, but they're a breeding ground for germs and bacteria. Apparently that's what the gunk
Yeah.
was in the bath, so we're not, you know.
I didn't see the gunk,
Ah, there you are.
but now I will watch more carefully.
Well, there you are. I thought that was a very good one. Very good one.
Yeah,
Very
I enjoyed
enjoyable.
that.
Yeah, good boats, good music. Nicely coloured in. I approve. Here's another boat that's been coloured in. Thank you very much to the Staffords for that one. This one comes from Daniel Scopes, who's made, well, you'll see.
My RN lifeboat. We're half an hour in. I've done, and experiment and there's a small hole, but there's been a disaster and my Lego men need rescuing. I'm going to see how many Lego men I can fit in the boat, starting with the crew. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's them all. This is bad. We're going to have to stop and call another lifeboat.
Excellent. That was a good quality boat.
It was an excellent boat. I like the RNLI. I just like them generally.
I was expecting a good one from the Scopes.
Oh, yeah. I
Is
mean,
David still at home, or is he?
I think David's still working from home. Josh Machado did say he is David Scope's son. That is why there was a wonderful, high-quality boat. I like the backdrop as well.
Yeah.
The little rescue scenario. Daniel genuinely left his boat in the water for over half an hour. By the end of the video, I think it was about 35, 40 minutes.
Wow.
And it was starting to sink there at the end. But a solid effort.
That's impressive.
It's a very, very good boat indeed.
How are you going to judge these, Aaron?
I don't know. It's going to be very hard to judge these. I don't know whether we're going to judge them live. We might have to come back to you with the results on Monday. That might be the easiest way to do this. Come up with some sort of score system. And then once we're all back together again, we'll find out some sort of way to give you a prize if you got the most. Thank you very much, though, to Daniel Scopes for that one. Excellent contribution. I've got one here that's based on a technicality from Josh Machado. Let me just cue up the right one. Now, when I challenged everyone, I said you could build a boat only out of one piece of paper. Josh pointed out that I didn't put a limit on how many boats you could make. So enjoy this one from Josh.
It's very good. I liked it.
I enjoyed it. There's carefully looked at the rules. I'm gonna have to write the rules more specifically, I think, for on Monday, because otherwise I'm gonna get in trouble.
There's somebody with too much time on their hands, I think.
Oh well, he's working hard at Tesco.
I'm impressed with all this video editing.
Yeah, there's
Really
some great video editing that's been going on.
I can't do anything of this.
Oh well, it's because computers, they're too modern for you, aren't they, Tim?
Why? Yeah.
Yeah. It does take a lot of effort to edit something that well. All this editing that's been going on, so very well done. Classy job. Very, very classy job, says the comments. How tiny did you have to make them? Oh, interesting. Yeah, there we are. It's a fleet. It is a whole fleet. Right, before I get too boring, we've got our last contribution to our challenge of the week, which comes from the Picards, which means we've got 3 boats, one from Charlotte, one from Rosie, and one from Samuel. Good sound effects, right? I felt like I was, really there.
Yeah, I actually thought we were going to see a bit of a trick shot on there, because there's a little basket on one of those boats, isn't there?
No, that would have been really quite extraordinary. That would definitely have sealed the win for Samuel there. No, very, very good video. I enjoyed that one. Who killed the turtle? That's a good question, Simon. There was a dead turtle there. Hang on, I've got to allow some comments here. Yeah, in terms of proportion with the boats, that was quite a large turtle.
What's wrong with Alan and Phyllis's comment?
I don't know.
Who was it?
The automatic thing. Oh, never mind. Now, I did get a very late contribution from your children, but we can't show it today because it was too late. But we will show part of it on Monday because I think we have another guest appearance from Greta,
Ooh.
which I've heard Alex Buckler really loves the Greta videos. He's really enjoying that. He's a big fan. There we are. Thank you very much for sending those in. We're going to set you a new challenge next week on Monday. Hashtag Save the Turtles. Yeah, there'll be a new challenge on Monday, and I'm looking forward to seeing your videos then. In the meantime, please also be sending other videos through for Monday and Wednesday's editions. All your other videos, your trick shots, your jokes, your things on toast. Yes, Tim?
Friday's Good Friday next Friday.
It is.
Are we having Timmy and Ronnie next Friday?
I wouldn't mind doing it. We could do a shortened edition. We'll talk about it. We'll let you know on Monday. Tim, how can they send in their videos?
Well, they can email them to aaronscott_is@hotmail.com or via WhatsApp to 07455 868 998.
There we are. Very good. Yeah, Simon Buckler's saying he's guessing a tube of death got to the turtle in Bickard's bath. A tube of death. That's so wonderfully put. Right, fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, we've got our second chat attack segment. Here's your wonderful graphic. Does it get any better than that?
No.
Oh, wonderful pause there. Okay, right, get ready with your keyboards. Get your phones in your hands. Get ready to respond. Oh, another biscuit for me. Post down in the chat. Where is the worst place to store your cheese? The worst place to store your cheese. I was thinking about cheese earlier and trying to think of some sort of way to include cheese because I like cheese.
Yes.
And I want to go to the shops to buy cheese. Is cheese necessary supplies?
Yeah, it's food.
It is food. But if I've got other food, is it allowed? Underground, like Samuel Pepys. Oh, very good. Your armpits. In your sock drawer? Yeah, mine smells of cheese anyway. In the ground, in the sun. Tabitha, in a rat trap. Yeah, that's a very good one. That's a bad place to store your cheese. In the toilet. Lovely. Thanks, Jemima, for that one. In the bedroom. Anywhere near my wife, says Justin. Fair enough. In a pond, says Rosie. In a goat's belly, says Harry Stafford. Do you like goat's cheese, Tim?
Mm.
Oh, I love goat's cheese. It's very nice.
No, it tastes the way they smell, doesn't it?
In Aaron's fridge, says Wendy. You're absolutely right. Bad place to keep your cheese if you don't want it to be eaten. Inside your shoes, says Jono. In the ground. There's a lot of in the ground going on. I like this. In the airing cupboard. Martin. A very good point. The whole house will stink of cheese. In the bath. In a cheddar drawers.
Cheddar drawers.
Oh, in a cheddar drawers. Oh, it's a pun.
Yes.
Very good. Charlotte says in your mouth. I think that's a very good place to store cheese. Silas says next to the fire. Yeah. Unless it's halloumi. Halloumi doesn't melt, does it? In a frog. That seems a normal comment to make.
Yeah.
I don't know what that says about your children, Tim. There we are. Places to store your cheese. Yeah. Where do you store your cheese, Tim? In the fridge?
In the refrigerator.
In the fridge. You don't have like a special cave basement. After you had your extension done, you didn't build like a cave for aging your own cheddar.
No, we're not very big cheesy people, really.
You like a smoked cheese, though, don't you?
Well, I do like a smoked cheese.
What's your favourite smoked cheese?
I don't know, the one that looks like a sausage. I don't know what that is. It's some Dutch smoked cheese. There's nothing fancy about it. You just need a flavoured cracker to really bring it out, I think. But yeah.
Fair enough.
We're not big cheesy people.
Naomi Buckler says in 2 Chronicles, there's cheese is mentioned in the Bible quite a few times, actually. David takes wheels of cheese to his brothers on the front lines, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There you are. Cheese in the Bible. Wonderful. Okay. Tim means Austrian cheese. You mean Austrian cheese.
Thank you.
Apparently,
All right.
according to your daughter. Right.
I think she's been to the fridge.
It's time for... Now, this is our best graphic that exists. It genuinely is. It's time for our meme review. There you are. Are you ready for some memes, Tim? Have you seen any memes in this last week?
No, I think people are running dry a bit.
Tim reckons you're running dry on memes. Prove him wrong by sending them in
Mm.
to all the above places. Right, here we are. You ready for some memes?
Yeah, all ready.
Are you going to be able to see them this time?
I hope so.
You might need to get a bit... No, that's right. Let's see. Stay out 2 meters. Me getting out of bed at 9:55 to attend church online at 10 o'clock. It's a dog in bed. Ah, that's very sweet. I like those dogs.
Well, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get out that early because we start at 10:30 and then you're there in good time, aren't you?
There you are. Getting to church on time, an important thing. Me, I guess I could handle 4 weeks of quarantine. And the government's got +4 cards from Uno.
Yeah.
Good meme? Do you like that
Yeah,
one?
quite clever. Yeah.
Yeah, not a bad meme at all.
No, we got some cards to help us survive quarantine.
Not playing poker,
Yeah,
are we?
want to play just some games. Any good card games? I'd be interested.
Me watching airlines lose billions after charging me $30 to check a bag. Oh, it's quite a funny one. Although, as we're seeing from all these ventilators that are being made, you know, actually it's quite a good thing that we've got all the airlines in our country.
Yeah.
That we do. And Airbus and all that. No, that was almost serious. Shakespeare wrote King Lear and Macbeth under quarantine during a plague.
Really?
Note, he wasn't also trying to work full-time and homeschool his kids.
Mm.
So, you know, be productive, but you're not going to be as productive as Shakespeare. You know, Handel's Messiah, he finished that the night before.
Did he?
The night before, yeah. I know you're really bored right now, but whatever you do, don't cut your bangs. I think that's what Americans call fringe, or something like that.
Really? They go like fringe?
Something like
We've
that.
been discussing haircuts. Jonah's first one in line, I think.
Oh, there we are. No movies, no concerts, no sporting events, no restaurants, no social gatherings. Limited workload. Now that I've cleared your schedule, can we talk now? From God. Oh, it's quite a, very
Yeah.
savoury meme in there.
Yeah.
It's a good point, isn't it?
Mm.
With all this talk of enforced Sabbath.
It is. I've been starting to reflect on this a bit more recently.
Fair enough.
Anyway.
Family devastated when pet chews up life savings. And it's a... Did you get it? Because it's a dog eating toilet paper. Why aren't you laughing, Tim?
Ha
There we go. Oh, that's good. That's what I like to hear. Forced laughter. Perfect. Ha 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 ha. Oh, did that one just appear? Oh, no, it is. I like being prepared for emergencies. That's a lot of toilet roll.
It is.
I'm not sure I'd be comfortable keeping that much toilet roll behind me on the toilet.
No. Well, what if they fell in?
Exactly, they could just fall straight into there. Then it's a waste of toilet roll. I thought it was funny. Funny or not funny? What do you think?
I'm getting a bit tired of toilet rolls.
No.
It's a big issue, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the thing. Everyone's
Well,
joking
I've
about
seen
it.
that one.
Well, here's another one. Yes, the Lego set, Coronavirus Panic Edition. Everyone's buying toilet rolls. Yeah, the toilet roll jokes are getting a bit, not funny anymore. I don't know. Is there much toilet roll in the shops these days, or are the people still
I
buying
think
it
you
all?
can get it fairly easily these days. I mean, it sells out in some supermarkets quite quickly, but it's around.
Jacob be like when he realised Leia isn't Rachel. You see, she's trying to pull him back. There you are. Do we talk? We probably don't want to talk about bigamy on the live stream, do we? But I thought it was a good one.
Yeah,
Nice
interesting.
Bible
yeah.
reference. Bit harsh calling your daughter weak eyes. That's what Leia means. It's a bit harsh, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm so bored, I went outside to knock on my own door, then came back in and said, "Who is it?" Are you that bored yet, Tim? How are you getting on with your boredom?
No, I mean, there's loads to do. That's the thing. Yeah, there's loads in many ways. Well,
Now, Josh,
Sorry.
our Tesco
some
employee
of us.
insider, can confirm that there is toilet roll. That's good to know. There we are, that's the last one. Some good memes there.
yeah.
I don't think we got any proper laughs out of you this time.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. No,
I think I'm a little bit distracted today.
yeah, you do seem a little bit, but that's fine. That's fine. If it was a really funny meme, you would have laughed at it. So come on, guys, make Tim laugh. Please. He's insufferable. I have to work with it, you know. Oh, grief. Risking life and limb to come and do these live streams, and with a man who never laughs. That's not true. That's a
So-
bit mean. There we are. Right, make Tim laugh. Send in your memes. One more time, how can they send in their videos and their memes, Tim?
Oh, via email to aaronscott_is@hotmail.com or via WhatsApp to 07455 868 998.
Thank you very much, Timothy. Right, that's everything we've got scheduled in for today, other than our thought for the live stream. You did a video devotion on, when did it come out? Was it Wednesday it came out? The one we're talking about getting us singing. That was on Wednesday, I think it came out. Yeah, it came
Yeah,
out on Wednesday, on
Wednesday,
Psalm 71.
Yes.
On Psalm 71, you tried to encourage us to all, sing some hymns and sing some songs to be in that attitude of praise, reminding ourselves of who God is and what He's done for us. I was singing to myself, sat in here on my own. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. And I was reflecting on that one, and I don't know. I think I understood it in a fresh way. But it's nothing majorly significant. I think it's probably the obvious meaning of it. But my hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. It's not like my hope is built in lower places. The hope that we have, if you're a Christian, the hope that you have isn't built in people. It isn't built in popes or in what they write. It's built in Jesus. It's not a small thing. It's a big thing. And it was that meaning of the hymn that is probably quite obvious and upfront, but I'd never really thought about. But my hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. Is the best place to have your hope placed. If you're stuck at home, and we're all stuck at home at the moment, you're probably realizing more and more of your own, your selfish quirks. You're probably seeing a bit more of it in your family as well, those different ways that we struggle. If your hope for your salvation was built in who you are, I think we're seeing more and more of it as we spend more and more time with each other. We realize more and more our own sinfulness and the sinfulness of others. But the joy of the gospel is that our hope isn't rooted in us and how good we can be, and whether or not we can not shout at our spouse or not shout at our kids or whatever it might be during this time. Actually, our hope is built entirely upon Jesus, and He lived a perfect life in our place. And I was reflecting on that.
Good reflection.
An awesome hope that we have.
Good
hymn, isn't it?
It's a great hymn, and I think songs have a way of getting to our hearts, haven't they? Beyond our heads, beyond just the cerebral, and just making us really think. Yeah. It's good for you.
There we are. Right, thank you very much. Tim, would you pray for us?
Yeah, we'll do.
Thank you.
Father God, we thank you for Jesus. We thank you that He is our hope in these difficult times when so many other things are letting us down in various ways. We thank you that we can put our hope in Jesus. Help us to understand what that means. Help us to take time to reflect upon Him, to think about Him, to read of Him, to pray to you, Lord, to sing these songs and remind ourselves what you have done for us and how our hope is secure. We thank you, Lord, that it is sure in difficult times. So, Lord, help us to understand that more ourselves. And bless us today, we pray, in your name. Amen.
Amen. Well, thank you very much for tuning in to Friday Live with Timmy and Ronnie. We will see you on Monday, but you can also catch us on Sunday. We're doing our Sunday stream. It won't be on this YouTube channel. This week it actually won't be. It will be on the official Bradley Stoke Evangelical Church page, which we will post on Facebook and we'll send out via email so you can tune in there. Tim, what are you talking on?
It's Palm Sunday, so we're going to look at Palm Sunday, the whole of Matthew 21. If you want to prepare and read Matthew 21 and through into Matthew chapter 22 and also read Psalm 118.
Yeah.
There'll be a devotion out on that psalm tomorrow.
You want to know that tomorrow? Okay, good to know.
That'll help us think about that. And next week we're going to have a whole week of devotions because it's Easter week.
Yeah, leading us up into Easter. Another thing as well, we're going to be singing a new song. We're going to be singing Jerusalem by City of Light. I'll post a link on Facebook.
Some of the teenagers know that already, don't they?
Yeah, some of the teenagers know it, but have that listen, get to know it, and then we're going to sing that together on Sunday. Thank you very much for tuning in. We will see you on Sunday. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. With my righteous right hand. With my righteous